guys, it's McDP. We're here at what used to be Chinatown in Sacramento. While exploring old Sacramento a few weeks ago, we learned about the dreamers, pioneers, and merchants that came to Sacramento and helped make California the state that it is today. We also learned that Sacramento has a Chinatown. But is this all that is left? In the late 1800s, the gold rush brought about many changes to what eventually became the city of Sacramento. In 1848, the prospect of becoming successful through the gold mines enticed people from all over the world to migrate to Northern California, including Chinese who shared the same golden dream and who were trying to escape life under the Manchu rule. Just as the gold rush simmered down by 1860, the agriculture industry flourished in the Central Valley, with Sacramento as the hub of commerce. There was a need to plant crops on vast agricultural lands, pave roads, and build levees to protect lands from floods. Sooner than later, there was a need for goods to be transported to the rest of the country, and the Transcontinental Railroad project began. Many Chinese heard about the many job opportunities, settled in Sacramento and surrounding areas, and contributed to the success of Northern California's agricultural industry. The Chinese in Sacramento settled in an area called China Slough, a swamp on the northern end of Sacramento, which Caucasians regarded as an unhealthy environment. But the Chinese persevered and made this undesirable area prosperous. They called this area Yee Fow, which means second city in Cantonese, with San Francisco as Davao, the first city. By the 1860s, Yee Fow had several laundromats, opera houses, markets, gambling houses, brothels, and opium dens. The construction of the Transcontinental Railroad provided the Chinese job opportunities, but also led to the demise of the Yee Fow. Before we continued our exploration of Chinatown, we looked for an authentic Chinese restaurant for lunch, but we didn't find one. Instead, we went to Sacramento Brew and Cafe at the corner of present-day Chinatown. Hi guys, so we're here at the Sacramento Cafe and Brew, and this location used to be the Denny's. This is actually a really good location because it's right next to the 5 freeway and it's the entrance to downtown Sacramento. Now that there's the Golden One Arena, there's so many new things here in Sacramento, especially in downtown Sacramento and midtown Sacramento. This diner is in a really good spot. So both of us ordered an Eggs Benedict, and it's really good even though the hollandaise sauce is really yellow. I mean, it's the most yellow hollandaise sauce I've ever seen in my entire life, but it's pretty good. And that's a huge serving of hash browns, and their Eggs Benedict actually has bell peppers on top, and the bacon is really thick. So let me show you a slice of the bacon. So it's really thick. According to our waiter, if you're going to a show or a concert or event at the Golden One Center here in downtown Sacramento, if you eat here first, they'll give you free parking. So that's something to look out for when you guys are here in Sacramento. Wow, that's the banana split. That's actually a huge serving of banana split. This big bowl is actually deceiving because our ice cream is all melted when it was served to us. What we're now seeing is present-day Chinatown. In the early 1900s, the Chinese were driven out of China's slough, and the slough was filled for the railroad. The Chinese resettled a few blocks south of the slough, and this area was called Chinatown Mall. It was developed in 1960 through an urban renewal project which called for the demolition of old Chinese buildings on I Street. It marked the end of any semblance of Sacramento's historic Chinatown. Occupying one city block, this Chinatown is home to the Confucius Temple, the largest meeting hall for the Chinese community, built in 1959. Its basement houses a Chinese language school. Several associations such as the Chinese Benevolent Association and Bing Kong Tong Association have offices in this location. The most prominent building is the Wang Center, a mid-century modern building with a pagoda-style roof. It is a high-rise, low-income housing for the elderly that was built in 1973. Another structure of importance is the Sun Yat-sen Memorial Hall that was built in 1971 as a memorial to the father of modern-day China. Dr. Sun Yat-sen wrote portions of the Chinese Constitution in a room inside the Bing Kong Tong headquarters. Certainly, times have changed the dynamics of this Chinatown. There is now a Thai restaurant, a walk-in clinic, a hotel, an all-American diner, and a bar and grill. The old Chinatown on the China Slough is now the location of Sacramento Valley Station. In recent years, there have been proposals for a Yee Fow museum or a memorial garden. Only time will tell what type of memorial will be built. But one thing is for sure. The Chinese of Sacramento and surrounding areas have left indelible marks on California's agriculture and the country's railroad system. They have helped shape California's and the country's future forever, and that needs to be acknowledged. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button below. Share it with your friends and be sure to subscribe because I post new videos every week. Thank you so much for watching!